Namaste Gurukulians, welcome to the Gurukul. This is Pankil, teacher to English. I hope you all are fine at your home. And today I'm going to discuss with you a very significant chapter of English grammar, that is verbs. Now before discussing the definition of verbs, I want that you should try to think of a sentence where there is no verb. Can you think of such a sentence? Certainly not, because we cannot frame any sentence without verb. So it is a very indispensable part of a sentence. Now coming over to the definition of verbs. A verb is a word. A verb is a word which describes about the action or state of being. Now, let us see an example which will make it very much clear to you. For example, Mohan writes nicely. In this particular sentence, writes is the verb and it describes about the action. What is the action here? That Mohan is writing something. Now, another part of the definition is it describes about the state of being also. Let us see an example regarding this. Reena is beautiful. In this particular sentence, is a verb. It is acting as a main verb here, and it is describing the second part of the definition, state of being. That is, Reena is beautiful. She is beautiful. Okay. Now, I will be discussing with you various forms of the verb. Basically, there are three forms of the base verb. These are first form of the verb, second form of the verb, and third form of the verb. Or we may also say it as present form, past form, and past participle form. Okay, forms of verb. Now there are three forms of the verb, of the base verb. This you will be going to understand with the help of some examples. I am just formulating a table for you. It will make you very much clear about this base verb, present form of the verb, past form of the verb, and past participle form. Okay, now first base verb is go. What will be the present form of go? It will be the the same, that is go. And past form of go is went. And past participle form of go is gone. Next example, next base verb is drink. Its present form will be the same, that is drink, and past form will be drank, and at the last past participle form will be drunk. In the same way, let us see some more examples regarding this. The next base verb is write. Its present form is again the same, write. Its past form will be wrote. And past participle form will be written. Now, apart from this, there are certain verbs which remain unchanged. All the three forms, that is present form, past form as well as past participle form of the base verb of such verbs remain unchanged. Now, I will be writing those verbs for you. Now, first one is hit, and in this verb, present form will be the same, and also past form as well as past participle form will remain unchanged. Now, next example is put. Again, all the forms will remain the same, that is put. Some more examples are, third one is sit. It will also remain unchanged. I hope you all are getting my point. So, these are the various forms of verb. Now, I am going to discuss with you various types of verb. In general, there are two major types of verbs. Namely, there are two major types of verbs. First one is lexical verb, and another one is auxiliary verb. Now, lexical verb is further divided into two more types. What are they? First one is transitive verb, and second one is intransitive verb. In the same way, auxiliary verbs are also bifurcated into two, namely modal verbs, and another one is non-modal verbs. verb. Lexical verb is also known as the main verb, or we may also call it as action verb. Now, what is the definition of lexical verb? It describes about the action which is taking place in the sentence. Lexical verbs, also known as main verbs or action verbs. As the name suggests, action verbs. These verbs describe about the action which is being, it describes about the action taking place in the sentence. For example, Reena sings beautifully. Here, sings is the verb and this is the lexical verb, or we may also call it as the main verb or action verb, because this particular verb is telling us about the action which is being taking place in the sentence. One more sentence I may cite here as an example. The boy plays football. In this particular sentence, plays is the lexical verb which is describing that the boy is playing something, he is playing football. So it is an example of action which is being taken place in the sentence, and the first one is example of state of being. I hope you all are getting my point. Now, this is all about lexical verbs. Now we are going to discuss about its subtypes, that is transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. First of all, we will be talking about transitive verbs. Transitive verbs. Transitive verbs are those verbs which describes about an action which is being taking place in a sentence, and these do take an object after them. Okay. For example, I will be citing examples later on. Its definition is: a verb is said to be transitive if it transfers its action to the object of the sentence. To the regard to this is, for example, Ram is writing a letter. Now here there are two verbs, one is and another verb is writing. What is being done here? Why this verb is a transitive verb? Why this verb is, which is the main verb, why it is called as a transitive? Because it is describing that Ram is writing something, and what is that something? This is a letter. So it is right. The verb write is transferring its action, that is the action of writing, to the object of the sentence, which is a letter. Okay. Now another type is intransitive verb. Intransitive verb. Now, intransitive verbs are those which describe about the action but they do not require any object to complete the meaning of a sentence. Now what the definition says, that in intransitive verbs, these verbs describe about the action, but they do not take an object after them. That is quite opposite to the transitive verbs. What is the difference? The difference lies here, that these do not require any object to complete the meaning of a sentence, rather than the transitive verbs where this part is compulsory, that is, object should be there. For example, the baby sleeps. Now here the verb sleeps is intransitive verb because it is not taking any object after it, and also it is conveying the complete meaning in this particular sentence, that the baby is sleeping. Okay. Now next subtype of verb is auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs these are also auxiliary verbs. These are also called as helping verbs. As the name itself suggests that these are helping verbs, that means they help the main verb, they come with the main verb and convey a complete meaning to the sentence. Okay, an auxiliary verb is which is used along with the main verb. Along with the so as to convey a complete meaning of a sentence. Now, various examples we may discuss regarding this. The first one is Ram is singing a song. Now, in this particular sentence, there are two verbs. The first one is and second is singing. Now, singing here is the main verb, or we may call it as a lexical verb or main verb or the action verb, and prior to this is used, and is here is auxiliary verb. Now, coming to the definition, that an auxiliary verb is a helping verb that is being used with the main verb. Is here is used with singing, okay, and so as to convey a complete meaning of a sentence. So we may see one more example regarding this. Sita is writing a book. Again, there are two verbs in this sentence. One is, and another verb is writing. Now here is an auxiliary verb, and writing is the main verb or lexical verb. This is all about the definition of auxiliary verb. Now, coming to the various types of auxiliary verb. These are divided into two types of auxiliary verbs. These are divided into two types. One is modal verbs, and another one is non-modal verbs. Now let us discuss about the modal verbs. Modal verbs. Modal verbs are those verbs which describe about necessity, obligation, capability in a sentence. Modal verbs are those verbs which describe about capability, necessity, or possibility of any action. Let us see an example with regard to this. For example, it may rain today. It may non-modal verb. It is describing about the possibility of the rain. Let us see one more example of modal verbs. Modal verbs. I can do this work efficiently. Now, in this particular sentence, can is the modal verb, and here capability is being focused upon. That is, I am very much capable to do this work very efficiently. Now next comes the second subtype of auxiliary verb, that is non-modal verbs. Non-modal verbs. These are those types of auxiliary verbs which help to form tenses. These are those auxiliary verbs which help to form tenses. And these non-modal verbs are further divided into all the examples of non-modal verbs are being categorized into three subtypes. First one is to be form. Second one is to have form. And the last one is to do form. What are the non-modal verbs which are to be included into to be form? These are is, are, am, was, were. And the next is to have form. What are the modal verbs which are to be included in to have form? These are has, have, and the past form, that is had. And the last one is to do form, which are the non-modal verbs which are to be included in to do form. These are do, does, and the past form, that is did. Okay, let us see some examples with regard to non-modal verbs. Non-modal verbs. For example, I'll be taking one example from all the three lots. First example is Veena is speaking loudly. Speaking loudly. Here in this particular sentence, is an auxiliary verb, and further it is a non-modal verb. And speaking here is the main verb, and this is non auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb. This is the main verb. Speaking is the main verb in this particular sentence. Okay, next sentence I'll be taking from this lot, that is to have form of the non-modal verbs. Has. Ram has done his homework. Here we have made use of has, which is a non-modal auxiliary verb. Now, an example from to do form is Sita does her work perfectly. Here we have made use of does as a non-modal verb, which is a subtype of auxiliary verb. Now this is all about verbs. I hope you all might have understood well. Keep revising, keep watching these videos again and again. And yes, last but not the least, stay at your home, be safe, eat healthy food and keep on studying. Thanks a lot.